used to be normal until the rift started appearing. Rifts never stable, they stable for long. And when the breach, monsters come through. We got this cool looking hero, but some of us awaken. Ordinary people developing powers no one can explain. The world calls them breakers. They step into the rifts to shut them down. And so here we are again, we're going to be jumping into another goal of Guildrun. But today, we're checking out B rank, where enemies are going to be more durable. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. If you want to run a guild, I'll need you to fill out this form. Hey, I'm spacing out. Sorry. Name the guild and sign here, please. You must be the new guild leader. Welcome. I'll walk you through the first contract. Mr. Thorn, Chairman, Department of Guild Affairs. You know what to do. Defeat the monsters within, and the rift closes. But before that, recruit your first breaker to your guild. Nice little introduction to the story as well. So essentially, like last time, we can choose whichever character we wanted. Now, we could go with Tilly, who's all about stacking up shards. And I do like that idea. We've already seen a Ratna, and then we also have Grace, a mystic that will be playing shield as well. But we could get Mage. However, I'm going to go with Tilly with items costing a few less for now. Now, Tilly is actually going to have a range of 2. So we can actually slaughter back just a little bit. As she fights this turtle and beats the absolute crap out of him. Hell yeah. And every 25 auto attacks, we're going to be getting some extra golds. The other thing is we could also go for Dragomir. Dragomir? He's also a shard unit. So whenever he kills a unit, he gains 2 shards. So we can try to generate as much shards as possible. So I do like the idea of that. Now he scales off magic and Omnivamp by the looks of it. Also crits as well. Whereas Tilly scales off physical damage and attack speed. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to grab ourselves this. And I will reroll once, and that is an upgrade and a half. We'll be taking one of these in the next rounds. And we could take some of these. We could give crit. Or give our heroes first attack crit. Or we could literally just take both and give crits to this guy with you as well. But let's move on. Let's grab a starter kit. A clerk from the Department of Guild Affairs leans through the rift's threshold, parcel in hand, and she waves your guild over and hands him the parcel before vanishing back. So we can either choose monies, we can get temporary power until combat 4, which is literally to about here. Items costing even less with her ability. Or until Act Boss heroes gain a 300. I'm going to take less expensive items because we already have the ability where it costs 2 less. So 4 less costing is insane potential. Now Dragomir, you're being promoted over to the right side. Tilly, I'm going to slot you back here because then you might have to move forward. And you should guarantee that you go forward and take out this guy. I'm going to put on auto attack. And yeah, we got 2 gold immediately. So we're going to be trying to build as much shards as possible, hopefully. That's the plan anyways. But can we still win? Hell yeah, we can. Not bad at all. And we get 24 gold at the same time. We can't grab both unless we sell an item. And I kind of want it. So I'm going to sell you. Let's take Dragomir first. Dragomir is going to have the ability which is called Devour, or the Greedy, the passive ability. So when Devour generates, the Devour generates 3 more gold on kill, or 3 more shards. But on cast, it consumes those shards to permanently gain Omnivamp and crit. Versus being Mage class, so it gains cast, gains Omnivamp, but teleports to the lowest health enemy. Like instant transmission behind him and murder him, but gains stealth and mana. So he can have this effect where he literally just murders, gets mana, and then goes again. Goes on a murder spree basically. And we also got a Kingpin which transforms him into Vanguard, giving him loads of max life. Then it Rush, Assassins and Vanguards gain Omnivamp and crits per shard generated. Kinda nice, but I'm gonna go with the Greedy. That's all this run is gonna be about. Is being uber greedy. And let's grab Tilly upgrade as well. Now her ability becomes the Stylish, where you gain an extra item slot, but on auto attack, deal bonus damage per shard generated in this game. We've only generated 2, but this could potentially be insane. Or in the middle, where we go for Rush, where warriors gain a bunch of attack damage and crit chance. So there's definitely a build I want to go for, which is Warrior Rush, where you can just get a bunch of stats early on and just try to take out everything super fast. But then also stalling after 20 seconds, Duelist gains 16% attack speed and 8% crit chance as well. I'm probably not going to go for that today. The Elegance, where she will scale up crit and Omnivamp and deal a big AoE of physical attack, attack speed, and ability power. Let's go with the Stylish. Let's go with the Stylish. That's going to be a lot of fun. The problem is we have no money to scale up Dragomir. We gain a special item with defense properties or gain a relic or items in the future. I think I'm probably going to go with this. What you got for this? Duelist Medallion. Our Duelist gain 20% speed, which would be our Tilly, which honestly might be worth it. Inflict Poison, probably don't want that. An auto attack, inflict 4 burn. When auto attack, inflict 4 burn as well. Or win a combo with 25 more shards. It's a rare item. I might just take this for now. It's only one combat. It makes Tilly attack faster, which means we can generate more charges, which sounds good to me. So with 2 units, are we going to be able to win this fight? Because this guy is going to deal 83 damage and stun all adjacent enemies for 2 seconds. And every 10 seconds, gain a lot of shield. Well, you're going to be attacking a random enemy. We kind of want this guy in the front because he can get some Omnivamp. As long as we get some goals. And Tilly comes in super clutch, generating some charges. And you see how much charge we're getting from that one attack. His skill of a little bit of vampirism. We'll see. Decent damage between the two. And come on, use your ability. Nice. We're generating a crap ton of shards. Hell yeah. And we could take Nyx, which will give us a bunch of rush triggers. Because after 12 auto attacks, refreshes all the rush abilities. So if you want to stack up loads of rush, you kind of go with Nyx, right? But I don't really want to go for the stall effects here. Now, 0 cost. Yeah, we should be making much use of it. 0 cost, basically a free item, is nuts. I'm going to reroll to see if we can get a free item, which we didn't get, unfortunately. We could get even more monies with this. Well, Dragomir, I really hope that you can take out everything. I'll grab you since you're free, and then I'm going to reroll again. And we could take Niklas, who is a guy who likes shards as well, but will transform the items that we do get into stats, but also gain shards back. So I wonder, could we actually get more and more shards because these are all free? I'm going to take this fella and I'm going to grab everything. We need one more shard. That's kind of tragic. But let's give him a little bit of Omnivamp. Let's give Tilly a little bit of Omnivamp. And honestly, there's no reason for mana because these guys don't use mana. There's no ability. But the rest of the units, I don't really want too much, so I'm just going to move on. Regular encounter versus challenge encounter where heroes take damage. Well, we got a bunch of Omnivamp. Look at our chance going for this. Now, Tilly will be nice in the back. And then Dragomir can be a little bit behind as well, right? And just have Niklas take all the damage. Sounds good to me. He's going to be a frontline unit. Dragomir is literally stacking up his mana. Chomps gives us a bunch of shards. Tilly also stacks up shards. And then she deals damage based on how much charges or how much monies we're getting. So come on, guys. Nice. An absurd amount of shards. This is kind of insane, right? And even more shards as well. However, after stall, heroes gain lasting shields. Whenever hero inflicts frost, they gain magical attack, or heroes gain attack speed permanently on. Yeah, I'm taking that in a heartbeat. No joke about it. Now, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to fulfill the quest first of all. Actually, he didn't survive, so he didn't get the item. That's a bit of bad news. I'm going to reroll. We could take Grace just for the backup with the shields and stuff like that. That's kind of nice at the same time. Start a ball if there's exactly one hero, you can permanently scale up max HP as well. It's 40 per combat. We could scale up Tilly along with Niklas. I don't think I'm going to take it. I might just grab this, inflicting a small few debuffs at the very beginning. Nyx is back again. Stall triggers. Honestly, I'm going to reroll once more. I don't want any of those items. HP, attack and crit. You know, I'll take that. Rush. Heroes will gain that. I would love to take it, but we also need to save our money because, again, we need to scale up our crits and our Omnivamp with our ability. Now, do we go for endurance or do we go for single combat right now? Because I'm not sure if we'll be able to survive. But single combat is extremely tough. I'm going to go for endurance. Single combat's extremely tough to go for. Now, I'm just going to survive for 30 seconds, gain 10 shards. The rest of the stuff, yeah, I'm not going to go too much into it. It's going to be a lot of damage. Niklas, you got to take over, my friend. Got to take all that damage. And we'll see. Because we can't actually take these enemies out. We just have to survive for 30 seconds. Right now, we're almost at 10 seconds, so it's not bad. We do make it halfway there. We might actually be able to survive to 30 seconds. Although, Dragomir doesn't have as much defenses. And yeah, we're not surviving it. We're 3 seconds off. We should have tried a single combat. It is what it is. There's not much we could have done about that. Now, I'm thinking about leaving it this way, so I'm really hoping that you run towards this guy. Yeah, take out the little chippy guy in the backgrounds, get our monies, scale up like crazy as well. Now, you should have got a lot of damage as well. Yeah, she's going to have a lot of basic attack damage. Now, Niklas is definitely not surviving again. We could really do with him surviving so he can actually use up some of our item. But it is what it is, right? Your tanks and vanguards gain 45 defense and 300 max life. We could also take this as well. If we have 45 or more shards in our bank, we can give them absurd amounts of crit damage to Dragomir. Also this, crit 10 times, gain 15 shards. Yeah, I'm going to take all this stuff. do want to apply this here. I'm going to reroll again, and that's a massive item first, right? Because this might lose 25 HP to start, but the first time each combat reaches 100 max HP, we're going to gain 5 shards at the same time. There's no real way that we can actually grab it right now, is there? We might have to wait around for it. We could also just take this. I'm going to take it because it's just basically free. Silly not to take it, but we got a Campfire. And we might as well rank up Niklas, right? Because there's nothing else we can really do. We could take the basic stats, but let's get this guy upgraded. We could give him this ability, the Dealer, where he swings mace, deals a decent bit of damage, and stuns enemy. But the ability has a 25% chance to create a random item. Or gain a bunch of item slots, gaining 577 shields per equipped item. This will guarantee that he does survive. This is like permanent item scaling. This is just an absurd amount of defense. Versus this, gain tank plus and gain 30 defenses. I'm actually going to take this, right? Even though this would be way more greedy, I actually really like this stuff. Because he's just going to be uber tanky. Yeah, it should be nice. He should be able to take a lot more damage, 1 billion%. So we're going to have him there. And with this dragon, it's going to give him active ability with 1600 shields, inflict a bunch of burn on all enemies. Passive ability, when the dragon reaches 50% max HP, gains attack speed, a big shield, and inflicts 25 burn on all heroes. So we would like to have at least some Omnivamp on each character. Well, let's go. Also, we probably should have saved a lot of money for the next rounds, since it is the auction house. But we're going to be using up a lot of money with Dragomir, getting a few casts off. Now, how much damage are we doing? Tilly's actually doing a large, massive amount of. Well, I kind of expected it since she's going to have so much damage scaled up from this, potentially. And Niklas, are you going to survive this time? Hell yeah. We take out the Act 1 boss, no problem. We got 81 gold. And we also completed this quest as well. Give us a certain amount of charges, or certain amount of shards, I should say. Now, odd attacks by assassins, duelists, and warriors gain 100% crit. Rush abilities last 5 seconds longer. After stall, gain a bunch of max life. I am wanting to take this for Niklas. I also want to increase our team size. Also, we could almost take this as well, right? Because you're technically Burn, Rush, Shield, Vanguard, Shard, Crit, Omnivamp, Assassin, and Warrior, Duelist, Shard. The only thing that's in common is Shard. Does that actually count? Because they're not actually big classes like Warrior, Duelist versus Assassin versus Vanguard. I mean, it's a lot of gold to try and waste on it to find out though. But I do think we take it for sight. It will take you and you, and let's take this. And do we reroll once? Or do we just take this guy? Gets a bunch of shields and stuns as well. Or, you know what? I'm going to save for gold. I'm going to save for gold and I'm going to move on instantly. Okay, I'm going to position our team kind of like so. Again, you're going to stun adjacent enemies or adjacent units, so I might actually move Tilly over to this side. You, Snake, spits venom at the target, causing a trail. So in a line, kind of like Arya. Arya is a character that sends out beams as well. But Dragomir, do your thing, earn us some money, spend some money. Let's see. Niklas, you just survive, tank all that damage, and Tilly just generate a crap ton of monies for us, please. That's all he wants. Just in for the monies, and Niklas has gone massive. And now he's smashing with Dragomir. But can we still win? Because actually Niklas might still die. Yep. Come on, Niklas, you need to survive. Tilly's gone as well. Come on, Dragomir. Lifesteal for days. Get us all that money. Hell yeah. 47 gold is kind of nuts, right? Now, we did say we wanted to get this. I will be gladly taking it, and I would like to place it on Dragomir. We actually completed a challenge as well, which is kind of nuts. Now, I kind of want to place this on Niklas so we can try to survive that a little bit longer. Now, Vanguard goes below 50% HP for the first time. They gain attack speed, damage, and defense. I mean, that's almost worth it. We'll also grab Cars. Also, this didn't work. When the combat of heroes of 3 or different more classes. So, am I reading this wrong? 3 more different ranks. Ah, I am stupid. So, it's considered actually rank B, A, and C. Okay, now I understand it. I'm just dumb. I'm going to take Arya because she's going to be rank C for now. And I kind of want to take this so Niklas will survive. Let's grab it. And we're going to save the rest of our golds and just move on. The Slumbering monster, giant beast, snores away peacefully atop the hoard of precious items that's collected over the eons. Its nostril bellows smoke with each exhale. So we get a little item, we lose 5% max HP for an epic item though. Attack range, crits, Omnivamp, or gain magic per 8 shards generated. So 8 times into that is basically, it's almost 14 magic. That doesn't seem that great. We can generate a lot of charges, or a lot of shards I should say. I keep saying charges. Never mind. Do we take this? 5% max health does madness, but getting this, I'm going to have to go for it. It's just going to be a lot of Omnivamp. Big item. Now again, this guy's going to jump to the back line. We can sacrifice R if we want to. We don't want to lose Tilly. We also get this as well. I'm going to immediately place on Niklas. Give him an absurd amount of lifesteal. So we're just going to sacrifice R. It feels kind of bad, man. We do get an extra gold if we do keep her alive though. Maybe we'll slaughter over on this side. And let's go. Decided to save her last minute. Now Niklas, you better survive. You got a big shield since you have 5 items. You have tons of Omnivamp. You should be able to stay healthy. And we're taking lots of burn damage. And we might still lose. That HP drowning is terrible for us. But luckily we do have ourselves that emergency rewind. So how are we going to save ourselves? I mean, one way to do is if we upgrade one of our characters. Or we take someone like Ming. Kind of help because Arya is not really going to do anything with this. Every 5 seconds, there's a Vanguard. I'm going to take that. That's going to be something at least. For Rush Heroes gain HP per second. That's also fantastic. Even more lifesteal. We also got Gustav, which I'm not going to be bothered with. Heroes gain attack speed for 5 Shards. Then, well, I'm taking that as well. Now, Rush. Warriors gain crits and Omnivamp. There's definitely a Rush build for Warriors. Holy moly. Yeah, that's a build I want to explore soon enough. And we can also take Pimenta. That way we can scale up attack speed. Heroes gain magic as well. I mean, our characters actually don't scale up with magic, except for Dragomir. It's also more charge generated. I'm still going to reroll though. We got lots of money. Every second there's a tank in combat. Are you a tank? You're a Vanguard, unfortunately, so don't get this. We can spend our monies to keep getting mana regen, but the only guy that benefit is Dragomir. And that's massive. Do you want to go with Niklas or do you want to go with Dragomir? Dragomir. I mean, if we do win this, then we actually fulfill the quest. So I do think we actually go with Dragomir. He's the MVP, he should have scaled up a lot. On kill gain 8 shards. On rush trigger, assassins gain 15 crit and 12 attack and 12 magic, or gain 60 crit and 20 Omnivamp. Just a big power up versus just get infinite monies. I'm going greedy. We're trying to get as much as possible. Is it going to be enough? Let's freeze that shop. We can grab Niklas in the next round. Is it enough to win this round? We'll have to see. Because we got a lot of freaking power-ups. A lot of relics. Dragomir should be able to do more damage. And should be able to generate more monies for us. And now everyone's staying alive a lot longer as well. Let's go. Hell yeah. We got loads and loads of monies. 51 shards is insane, by the way. 63 shards. This is amazing. All this monies. Rank A. Startable inflict burn on all enemies. For rush 12 gain 100% max life. Run auto attack or win auto attack and inflict 3 burn on the enemy. Max of 5. I'm not really leaning too much into burn, so it's not that great. Start to combat and inflict 89 burn. Or for rush gain 100% max HP. I mean, how does that actually pair with this item? We get a bunch of shields, and then we also get a bunch of max life. It doesn't feel like it's that great. Does that scale off HP though? Because if it scales off HP, guarantees I'm going to take it. It should be awesome for us right now. Also, his ability inflicts burn per equipped item as well. Now, to start a combat, set the holder's attack and magic to the higher of the 2. I mean, it's crit and Omnivamp. I'm going to take it. It doesn't matter which is which. And heroes gain Omnivamp on victory, permanently increase that. Now, we should have an extra unit as well. That's actually really, really awesome. Take 2500 shield damage, reflect 33. Yeah, I'll take that as well. So Arya, you can kind of go right now. Don't really need you part of the squad. That kind of feels brutal to say that, but it is kind of true. Now, auto attacks for you is going to be insane. Can we take it this rounds? That's also kind of nice as well. On combat victory, gain more shards as well. I think we just freeze this. Yeah, and then we just move on. Regular encounter versus challenge. We just lost our emergency rewinds. Can we really take this? Hell yeah, we can. I'm not worried about it. We should be able to get it. Now, if we slot you over, will you actually go target these lads? That's all I really want. Arya, I think it's time to go. Let's go. Come on, Dragomir. Over on the right side. Take out the chippies. He almost took him out in one shot. Skill up quite a bit. Niklas is still surviving. He lost all his shields because it is only rush effect at the end of the day. And look at how much money this guy is stacking up for us. With the extra 8 golds and his ability at the same time, it's kind of broken. It's so much money. And that scales up Tilly as well. 280 damage. I mean, she should be smashing through everything as well. Now, heroes gain 10 crit per rank of assassin and reserves, attack speed per rank of duelist, and 20 attack damage per rank of warrior. Don't really want that. Win a combat with 2 heroes and reserves. Well, we actually don't have any space for reserves. Start a combat, heroes and reserves permanently gain a small amount. And whenever duelist auto attacks, they randomly inflict 2 poison, or frost, or 6 burn on the target. Well, probably just take that because we do have 1 duelist, being Tilly. And we have so much money to spend. I'm going to take this. I will grab you as well. We could also grab you. I mean, I probably should. And rush abilities last 3 seconds longer. I do kind of want that because that's actually going to be great on Niklas. Now, I'm kind of leaving this slot open to maybe get like an S tier unit, so I'm actually going to hold off for a second. We could take Yuna, maybe Mystic Skein, Magic, and Mana Regen. That's not going to be too beneficial for us. Still got a reroll. We got Pollen. We also got Nyx. When it comes to 25 more shards, I mean, 150 crit on ability. I really wish we could put another item on Dragomir. We could remove this, but that's so much gold generated as well. It's insanely greedy. But that would scale up Dragomir's crits quite a bit, right? Ability activates. It is insane amount. I will take it. I'm going to reroll, and that's a Tilly upgrade. Well, big rabbit. Now, rush abilities last 3 seconds longer. That's kind of nice. Start of combat. Warriors gain 2000 lasting shields. Not great. Duelist gain attack speed per rush trigger, which is also not that great. We didn't really get too much of a value. I'm thinking a little bit of poison. Basically, can get up to 3 poison per attack. 60% attack speed is kind of terrible as well. Now, given rush abilities last a little bit longer, it's only good for you. We didn't get really too lucky on this character's abilities. I wonder, can we retrain it and see if we can get something else? I think I'm probably going to go with Duelist for now. Because we get a little bit more attack speed. It's not too crazy by any means. We could take a Rowan, an S, or a rank as well. Auto attack gains shields that deal bonus damage. Start a combat with heroes in the back row. All heroes gain 75% defense. Or for rush, gain 100% max life. I was still going to reroll once. We could take you. We could also take you as well, but none of these are that great for us. Whenever hero inflicts frost, inflict 33% more. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of any of these. Now this, we don't have 25 more shards, but if Dragomir gets a kill, we can actually activate it. So I might actually place it in on Arya for now. Might as well put in some extra magic, move on, call it a day, and let's grab our guild banner. Now, I genuinely don't know what we want to go for because we have a mixed match of everything. We have assassins, duelists, warriors. The only thing is we do have shard units. Do we just go for duelist and power up Tilly? Or warrior? I think I'd rather go for duelist, but let's go for that. The toxic banner, auto attacks inflict poison. Whenever duelist auto attacks inflict 3 burn. Or duelist gain 1 crit per 5. That's insane. So essentially that should be 60 crit. Just like that on Tilly. But she should be able to do big, massive damage. And Tilly's going to slot in here. We're also going to have you too. And yeah. Arya, we'll be seeing you. This guy's going to suck her in. Pulls in the furthest unit. So sorry, Arya. Oh no. They sucked in Tilly. Never mind, she just saved it. She saved Arya by being sucked in instead. Yeah, that's probably better for us. Now, come on, Dragomir. Get us some monies. He almost one shot. He does get a lot of money still, and so does Tilly. This is looking kind of insane. 68 gold just like that. Yeah, this is a crazy fun build. Now, Shadow Shuriken gains 150% crit against poison enemies whenever assassin crits inflict 8 poison if you have her in backup. Now, backup can also be applied on the field unless it says backup only. But I'm kind of just keeping our monies to try and see can we get an S-class unit. Now, assassins, duelists, and warriors gain crit, attack speed, and attack. That's literally perfect, Chris. We'll take it. This is also kind of crazy. If alone in the front row, it gives a certain amount of stats to Niklas. Still reroll, generate 25 shards, generate 1. God, I wish we could add that much earlier. Now, we could still grab a unit to place in, but I'm not going to. Even though we do have space, because later on we can try to get S-rank heroes in this mode as well. Now, on cast, give heroes 18 magic and attack. Again, having backups, just a bunch of shields and healer character. After 20 and 40 seconds. It's kind of nice, actually. So just have Grace in the background, just making sure that our heroes do survive. Or we could just take this item. The Polish rush abilities last 5 seconds longer. Just, yeah, keep scaling up with Niklas. Problem is, he's got such good items that I might actually place this in and just kind of let that go itself so we can keep rush for now. Might take out the reflective shields and then place this in and triple that as well. For Rush and Flick 3 burn, might as well grab it as well. I don't know why I rerolled because we need monies for Dragomir. Now on combat survival, if held by warrior, this item gains attack, which means we could give Tilly a bunch of attack as well. She does already have 157 with 192 attack speed, which is kind of nice. Every 15 attacks, this item gains 1 attack speed. That's actually not great. Like, genuinely, it's not great so far. 3% attack speed, but it does have Omnivamped attack speed. This is also kind of quest complete. This is also done as well. This scaled up to 72% crit. Do we get rid of this instead? I know it generates more shards, but at the same time, that should make Dragomir's ability just go nuts. It has to. We can also just sell this then. Am I crazy for selling that? I want some extra golds, so I'm going to sell it. White Beast, need a rare relic for a price. This could be dodgy for us. The White Beast, an ancient being, materialized in front of your guilds. It hungers not for flesh or shards, but memories. It conjures 3 long lost relics before your guilds and offers them in exchange for a bite of remembrance. So Mage's Emblem, there's Mage in combat, heroes abilities gain 100% crit. For Rush, enemies receive 50% more burn at the start of combat. Heroes in the back gain attack speed and increase movement speed. I refuse. Do we want a chance lose it? Being stunned for 6 seconds at the beginning. I think right now we might want to go for the burn. Let's grab it. So 6 seconds, we're going to be stunned. So Niklas, you got to chunk everything. Now he needs to be alone in the front, so he gains all these stats. And we're just going to send everyone in the back. Leave him like so. Hopefully Niklas can take all that damage. He does have 7,000 HP, 14k shields. I mean, he should be able to survive till his rush runs out. And then Dragomir comes in and just kind of chunks down their HP in one cast. Still not enough to take him out in one shot though, even after all that. But we do manage to win once again. And Tilly's doing a crazy amount of damage. I mean, she has scaled up a lot of money. It's almost 500. Now, for the duelists in combat, heroes deal 30% bonus damage with each auto attack will be taken. We could take you as well, but let's reroll. Now, for Rush, gain attack, double the holder's move speed. I do want to take that and apply that to Niklas. Give him a crazy absurd amount. Although defenses, it will be taken as well. Inflict 1200 burn the first time each enemy reaches 100 burn. Inflict 50 burn on the nearest. Seems kind of nice as well. Or we could just take this as well. I do really like these sniper marks. I think they are great. I'm keeping all these items for Niklas. Keep scaling them up, and that is even more awesomeness. And Stall Trigger give heroes 10% max HP. We don't have Stall Triggers, so probably not going to take it. Still have Arya in. Let's save the rest for golds. Let's head to that campfire, and we can finally upgrade Arya. Or do we try to retrain this ability? Let's do it for science. I really want to see, can we change it to something that we haven't seen before? Let's go. And we definitely can. We can just give her a bunch of crits. She also gains 100% more attack damage. Our warriors gain 20. Wait, is this giving me like an S-class rank? It kind of looks like it. Another attack, like 4th frost as well. Let's go to 100% attack. Seems pretty nice to me. Tilly should be smashing. I know she has the ability, so she's going to get a lot of attack. Like an absurd amount. Now this dragon really punishes for clumping together. The dragon auto attacks inflict burn and hits all adjacent allies for 66% of the damage. Now Tilly has a range of 2, so she's going to be kind of nice over here. He wants you to take all the damage. You need to be in the front so you get that effect. But I'm also tempted to make sure that we don't have units kind of clumped. Even though these are kind of clumped, I really want you to be attacked first. So we're going to, hopefully, he does get hit. And move Arya over a little bit. Let's see if it's good enough. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Niklas. He's got so much defenses, so much HP, so much everything that we should be good. All while Dragomir scales up. All this Omnivamp and crit. And so does Tilly. And this boss was not to us. And with that, we got our victory, we got our team, as well as a crazy amount of monies. And Tilly dealt 75k damage. Dragomir started to fall off a little bit, 31,000 damage, basic attack damage 5,500, and Niklas takes a lot of damage for us as well. We got 138 golds for this auction house. We can also grab Gustav, who will generate 5 shards at the start of battle. Probably don't really want them. We definitely don't need any of this. After stall gain 9, we probably don't want to go for it. On shards generate. Deal damage to all enemies equal to 10% of their max HP. That seems broken. We have so much relics as well. Now, Rush gains stealth, guaranteeing that we can make something survive. Well, let's reroll. Pimenta, Duelist, probably don't want. Heroes gain 40% attack speed whenever duelists auto attacks. They deal 5 bonus damage each time. Well, that's kind of broken. And anything else we want? Bonus damage. We can get 150% more crit on our abilities. I kind of like the Assassin's Hood though. Stall gain shards. Let's reroll again. And running here. Auto attacks by Assassin's Duelist and Warriors gain 100 crit. We're just taking a bunch of relics. We haven't got a rank up on our guys, which is a little bit unfortunate because I would like to get an S class of these units. But do we just take this? We have so much relics that we can just generate a certain amount of damage. Also, more stats too. Yeah, let's actually just take this. Take this, and can we sell something? I mean, we would like to get more items because eventually Niklas is going to run out of items in Endless. We have no more money to spend, so we gotta move on. We probably should have sold Arya because we want to look for S rank heroes. Now, again, these guys are going to be doing chippies. These guys stun adjacent heroes. So can we place Dragomir over this side? Kind of let him do his thing. This also needs to be in a front line by himself, so we kind of need to set up like so. Let's chance this way. Now, Dragomir ran all the way from right to left, so this is definitely not optimal at all. But look at Niklas go. He's got so much defenses. Tilly smashes as well, and come on, Dragomir. Generate all those shards. Now, all these shards are not going to do anything else for us because we won't be able to spend that. What's the best position for this now as well? Maybe just clump over on the left side like so. Let's go. I mean, Niklas is going to be doing amazing work for us. Dragomir is going to be doing pretty darn decent damage as well, but every time we generate shards at the same time, enemies take 10% of their HP. This relic that we got has to be insane. I mean, look at our relic damage. It actually dealt more damage than most of our characters. Now, I'm actually going to start placing this in here as well. We get a bunch of Omnivamp. We're going to eventually run out of items for Niklas, which is a little less than ideal. We could have taken his ability where he keeps generating abilities at the same time, or items. But this round, look like we're going to be smashing through these big bluebirds. With 142 goals and S rank hero. S rank hero is exactly what I'm looking for. I've been holding off. We can try to get these S ranks. And I want to go for Duelist since we took the Duelist banner. So I'm really hoping we got Irony? Rani? Whenever Duelist auto attacks, it gains attack speed and attack damage. An auto attack can inflict burn, and for rush gain crit and crit chance. We're going to load all these items over on her. For sure, she does have an ability. No, she does not. It's all about stalling. So yeah, we'll just keep these back over here. And then we move on. So now having this character does even make Tilly even more stronger, by the way. So she's just going to constantly look at this damage, look at this attack speed. Yeah, Tilly's kind of broken. Tilly's definitely broken, but it's the rest of the unit's broken. I mean, it kind of looks like it, so. Well, yeah, relic damage, 72k damage. I mean, it's going to only increase because our opponent's max HP only increases. Now I'm going to put this on Niklas, and we'll see his stats. Almost 400 defenses, a crazy absurd amount of attack speed as well. And how much max life? 10,000 max life before rush does run out. And he's kind of looking to smash it. I mean, relics didn't do as much this time around, but big chunkers, they remove debuffs, they deal a big amount of damage. 2600 damage is kind of nuts, but also gains 500 HP per second. We'll see if our team can really keep up with him, because we're on floor 9, which is kind of nice, and they're starting to be super chunky. But we do manage to win again, with 227 gold in our back pocket. This time, we didn't get ourselves a S rank hero. We also didn't get items, so I might want to go for a hero attack. The question is, who do you want to give it to? Because we could give it to Rani, we could also just literally give it to Tilly because of her ability, where she gains 25% more attack. Probably. Yeah, let's go with Tilly. Giving her a crazy amount of attack speed, attack damage. Now again, you stun adjacent allies, so we really want to spread out just a little bit. We also need you in the front line, so you get this ability times multi-freaking-plied. So we might just spread out as far as possible. We don't get punished by the firestorms as well. Let's try it. Now Tilly almost got one shot, by the way. Yeah, we can't have Tilly being chunking any damage. Now the burns coming, we lost Tilly. This could be it. Since we lost Tilly, it's down to Niklas, it's down to Arya, it's down to Rani, who's going insane attack speed. Now, she scales off attack speed alone, and that was insane that we barely survived that. That was probably not the positioning at all, because we cannot lose Tilly. Tilly needs to be placed in the safest position of all time. She's hard DPS. We need Niklas to save her. Most of all. Yeah, she's very, very little defense. It's 50. Yeah, she cannot take any damage at all. Niklas really needs to be her saver. Most of all. But look at these characters go. Look at Tilly go. She's going madness. The attack speed was insane there. Not bad. Now it's big chonkers again. I mean, should we spread you over so we kind of keep these guys separated? Really hoping that you don't get murder faced. You've also scaled up a lot of crit and a lot of omni battle. Let's see. Yeah, wait. We're probably gonna lose Dragomir. He does heal back up. He doesn't have as much attack speed as I would like to. He does get murder faced. So, bad position once again, but we're figuring out. We are at depth 12, which is kind of nice as well. Still generate up a lot of money too. Now, any S rank hero? Hell yeah, it is. Let's try to get another duelist character. Let's go. It's gonna be Nyx this time around. Any backup abilities? Instantly deleted, 35%. That's actually fantastic for us. Duelist gain attack speed per reroll and gain 1 range. Well, time to say goodbye to Arya. Also, you've no ability either. So duelists have literally no ability, so we might as well just get rid of these items. Although magic does scale up some abilities, but not your abilities, or Irani's. Hers is just literally all attack speed. Now you have no defenses, so you could be taken out as well. Again, we kind of need to clump up, which feels kind of bad for us. If you place you over, are you going to get murdered super quickly? Potentially. But we'll see. Yeah, Nyx is instantly deleted. We literally... Wait, Dragomir's gone as well. This could be it. Come on, Tilly, you need to survive. It's not enough. This has to be it. We're rank 13, all this money skilling, and it just falls short right now. However, we're 1800 on the board. There's been a lot of people since the demo came out, but we built a crazy team. We definitely built a crazy, fun, shard collecting team. It was insanely fun, and we were in the top 20% on difficulty B with a score of 13. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you here for now. Next time, we'll be jumping into A rank and seeing how we can get on with that. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribing, and I hope to keep a look over the next one. I'll see you next time.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power.